Hi, this is Peter Darts Clairvoyant here, and I'm doing a astrology reading here for Libra for February 2019. So it's Libra, February 2019. So let's see what we get here for you Libras. Okay. Now it just feels straight away is as if to say, you've gone through some ups and downs, but you're on a new passage now to your life. Now, this ain't going to come quick, it ain't going to come easy. But it's like I feel so bit by bit you should get there. But also I do feel like if you think about some of your creative ways and thoughts, I do feel like, you could get a bit creative to maybe get you on your journey a little bit quicker. So in other words, this boat gets there a little bit quicker. Okay. And then I feel like as you do that, you will find your life starting to blossom out and grow very slowly but surely, because here we've got the growth coming. And this is what it's all about. And also with this, I feel as though you will start to gain independently, you will start to gain emotionally, and also you will start to gain financially. And I just feel so that is a win-win situation. But the problem is now is sometimes because you are the person of balance, you can get pulled in different directions. And it's like you want these souls to come into balance, to sort of bring the balance to you, but sometimes it isn't always simple as that. So it's like I'm pulling, do I go that way, do I go that way? And you're trying your best to figure it out. And sometimes it's difficult. But I just feel as though maybe if you can perhaps be a little bit more carefree and just see where life takes you, then maybe that balance will come a little bit quicker for you and a little bit easier. But again, it's like sort of taking that leap of faith, and it's just not you to do that sometimes. But I do feel this is what you've got to do to get you where you need to be. So it's a bit like you've got to come out of your comfort zone a little bit. And I just feel so eventually you start to get where you need to be. Try and sort of lighten the load a little bit. It's like sometimes you take on too much of everybody's crap. And it's very difficult when you're trying to be there for people and help people. And again, you come in as the person of balance. You feels like you've got to do it. It's your, your judgment, the way you look at it, your responsibility, your emotional thoughts and feelings. It's like the balance that pulls you to do it. And that's fine. But sometimes you've got to say to yourself, but am I getting back what I put in? And it doesn't necessarily mean as if to say, you're wanting something back. But, in the future, it's like, I'd like that person to be there for me. Or am I getting something out of it? Is it doing me any good? So these are the things you've got to think about a little bit. But like I say, easier said than done. But I just feel so eventually new beginnings are coming for you. And you should find relationships around you balancing out. But also, when it comes to relationships now, it's like you've got to let your barriers down a little bit. Because sometimes you can be a little bit guarded and a bit self-protective of yourself. Okay. So let's have a look at relationships a little bit. Okay. So here's somebody here putting a lot of passion, a lot of energy into you or around you. Or this could be you. And it feels good and it feels positive. But it's like you've got to trust your intuition now, what's right and what's wrong. And then as you do that, you should start to feel a lot more happy and settled within yourself, because the sun card's coming out there and you're feeling joyful about things. And really, that's what a relationship should be all about, as happiness and joy. But I just feel so some of you are not happy, but it's like you're very stuck in your ways. So it's like you're not changing, or you're not letting go of the past to bring in the new. So there you are. There's your worries and anxieties. It's like you're sometimes a natural born warrior. But it's like something's got to change, something's got to give. And it does feel with this as well, as if to say, don't be frightened to sort of go back to the past and make an amends. Whether it's dealing with things from your past, going back to a past lover, or something that you've done, or you feel so you need to sort out to do the past so you can move forward. And then this helps to restore the balance that you're looking for. And that is you, the Justice card, the scales, the balance. That's the Libra card. And it feels like as you sort all these things out, it's victory for you. So I feel as though this is really good, really positive. But what you mustn't do now is just sit there and be bored with your life or your relationships or your job or your career. It's like you've got to get out there now, find your strength of courage and go out there and make the changes. And it does feel like with you Libras, you would be really well and truly connected with a Leo. Leo the Lion, Libra. So that's really interesting. It's almost like that's your perfect match. Sometimes it's not necessarily that you've got to be with your perfect match. You can be with any star sign. It's just whether you can find something in them that you draw to and connects you, which I'm sure you can. But sometimes there are particular star signs, if we can meet up with them at the right time in our lives, they can be the perfect one for you. That makes things happen. So it does seem for you Libras, Leo is that one. Okay. Right, let's have a look at work and career for you Libras. It's time to set goals now, whether it be study, training, opportunities around you. It's like it's all there for you, and you've got to be strong now, setting your ways to go out there and make it all happen. And try again not to get pulled in different directions, because this is who you are. And then as you do this, it's like you've got a new beginning. But I just get this feeling, try not to connect with any Scorpios within the workplace, as otherwise you'll just not kind of connecting it right with each other. So you've got to find the balance. But bear in mind, with this kind of balance, you never get it perfect. Because if you look at that there, they're not tallying up in balance. The scales are not completely in balance. In other words, you probably never find your complete perfect job, or where you're completely happy with it 100%. There's always going to be something you don't like. So you've just got to find that perfect job, perfect career that your Libra damn it is happy and settled with. And then you'll have this solid base seed to build upon. And yeah, and I do feel with some of you Libras, you could even look at self-employment. You know, so you could go your own way, your own path. And it's about time now that you started looking forward and embracing new thoughts and ideas. And then as you do that, hopefully then this will balance out relationships a little bit, because you're happy in your career, you're taking that positive energy home with you. But this is also you as the Libra, the air sign, the Queen of Swords. So it's like sometimes you can be a little bit protective of yourselves, which is fine, but it feels like now you've got to come out of your comfort zone a little bit now and start making things happen. Right, let's have a look at money. Right, so you've got to choose wisely what you're doing with money or how you're earning it. Try not to worry about money too much. You've just got to look after what you've got and be wise with it. And you may be a bit confused, some of you, of what you're doing with money or how you're going to handle your money affairs. But basically it's saying, look, don't get confused. Just sit down, look at it, analyse it, and then choose wisely where the money needs to go, and maybe how you can perhaps increase your income. Okay, and let's have a look at health. Right, being drawn to an eye test. Perhaps keep an eye on your arms or your left knee aching a little bit. But other than that, I just feel that you're generally fine, you know, because this is giving me something solid. And I just feel with that, I just feel so it's telling you to get outside now, get some fresh air around you, clear your thoughts a little bit, and then you'll have something solid to keep building upon. But other than that, I've got you being generally fine, so that's good. And let's have a look at your angels. Right, certain things now that you've got to deal with and sort out. So cut through all the crap, sort things out, but don't brush it under the carpet and annoy it. And breathe life into marriage, or don't shy away from marriage. And then here, relationships have got to be looked at and resolved a little bit now so you can move forward. So I hope all that's made sense to you. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please do like and share the videos, and sort of like it and share it perhaps with YouTube as well. That'd be great. And you know, if you do want a private reading, please do contact me. I'm here to help you on that. So you know where I am if you need me. And I wish you all the best, and tune in to your next video for the month of March. So we'll be doing them. Probably we'll start March videos towards the end of this week, and they should all be done by the end of next week. So really by the end of next week we'll be all in advance with all the astrology videos, which will be quite good. Okay, right, so thank you for tuning in, and I wish you all the best.